You're no stranger to, recording with other iconic artists. I mentioned Mean Girl earlier with Colbie Callait. You've got Joe Jonas on All I Forgot. And one of my favorites, What Are You on Fire About with Jackson Dean, who's just
Yeah.
like another silky smooth voice. So my question is, I'm kind of curious about your process for choosing collaborators. Like, is that something you have control over? Do you have a running list, or is that kind of out of your hands?
Yeah, no, I have total control over it, and I hand select kind of who I want to work with. And honestly, everybody that I've collabed with so far, I'm such a big fan of. From the beginning of my career, didn't want to ever be precious about who I collaborate with because I just am inspired by so many people, and I don't think you ever can collaborate too much. Personally, I think that music and creativity, like the whole nature, the whole name of the game is getting to mesh our brains together and make something that we wouldn't have made alone. I think that's really
Right.
cool. Jackson's phenomenal. We became friends on radio tour and just kind of started to hang out. And he actually brought up that song "What Are You on Fire About" to me.
Yeah.
We were hanging out, and he was like, "Are you cutting that song?" It was a demo that I'd heard
Yeah.
that Lainey Wilson and a couple other people had written, and he was like, "I used to play that demo in my truck, just driving around. Just I love that song so much." And I was like, "You want to be on it?" Like it just kind of.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a, hey, what makes sense with the industry to get some hype around our music? It
Right.
was like,
Right.
it's people that I actually really love. Like Colby I've been such a big fan of hers for my
Yeah.
whole life.
Yeah.
Like I just think she's iconic and just so talented and become a great friend of mine now too. And Joe Jonas, same thing. We weirdly had a lot of close mutual friends growing up and kind of ish knew each other but didn't. And
Yeah.
to me, it's like I want to be intentional with who I collaborate with, but I'm so inspired by so many artists that I don't really care, if it's over. I don't care, like it's just fun, and I
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
just love it so much.